Hi y'all. How y'all doing tonight? Hopefully y'all can hear me. We're good there. Welcome. This is the first iteration of D's Rants, and I just want to y'all be patient with us. Be patient with us. And okay, great. Y'all can hear me. Be patient with us as we work through any of the glitches here. I wanted to just before we get into it, I want to introduce the show a little bit. And this particular show is it's Sports and Coffee inspired. If you know anything about Sports and Coffee, then you know from the early days to what it is now. We are a rowdy bunch. We talk sports Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We have all types of personalities and characters, and all of you aren't privy to what happens in the morning. And so I wanted to bring it to the DLO Sports platform so you could see have face-to-face interaction with us all, as well as want to subscribe to our morning show so that you get to feel a part, like a part of the family. So that's what this is going to be all about. And I'm gonna be quiet because the Sports and Coffee crew is coming in, and I really, 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 really want to get to that. So without further ado, it's time to bring in the family. This is the living room live. Like, we're live in the living room now. This is great. Let me bring in the family. What up?
What up?
Hey, Pink. We got Pink. We got Tip.
What's happening? We
What's
here.
up? We are here, y'all. Finally,
In the
man.
living
It
room.
feels good. We're in the living room for real.
Well, shout out to the graphics.
Yeah, we
Hey.
working over here. We trying.
We're growing up. We're growing up.
Yeah,
Tip.
we growing up. We're gonna work out the kinks, and this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
You know, we in these rants, man. You know, the living room.
Yes. This is the living room live. If you've ever been in Sports and Coffee, that's what we call it, the living room. Again, make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna put the show in the chat here.
Okay.
Subscribe to Sports and Coffee. We only have $5 subscriptions, y'all. So it's $5 to subscribe to Sports and Coffee Show. I sound like a commercial, but $5, you get to be
Hey,
up with part of the group.
hey, D, I about to. I get my actor on. Hey, y'all, it's only $5.
It's only
You know,
$5. I don't know how much the other subscriptions are, but like it's only $5.
and then y'all
Get that
get
price
live
now because
content.
today's price
The price is gonna go up.
is
It's
gonna
not
go up.
gonna get lower than $5. I'm telling you right
Mhm.
now. So if you
Hey,
don't believe me, just watch. Just wait
we
and watch.
going up like ESPN prices, y'all.
It's not going to
And
stay the
Netflix,
same.
Netflix prices. Netflix.
Yeah, everybody didn't Netflix go up?
They always go up. I feel like
Okay,
they go
everybody
up.
goes up.
And they
So
got
get it watch.
WWE now, so they trying to get my money now. They got WWE, so they trying to get my money.
Yeah.
We got a whole list of stuff. I haven't been able to be on Sports and Coffee this much this week because I have to work. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna probably rehash some conversation that they've had during the week. I got a whole list of things I want to talk about that I haven't been able to say my piece on at all. So we're gonna start with the number one topic: Daniel Jones being QB1 for the Colts.
AD, I love it. I love it for a Texan fan. I love it. Shout out Daniel Jones, baby. hey, man, hey. One thing people don't understand, bro, man. I love it because, man, AR legs was hurting us. And so, Alex Pierce on that deep ball, he just throwing that thing to him. Hey, and both of them make mistakes. And do I like AR?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But to go against them twice a year, I like sweeping the Colts, man. I like that feeling. I don't like, splitting with the Colts. And I feel since Daniel Jones is at QB, man, mark down the sweep, man. 2-0, bro. On the Colts.
I cannot.
Are you sweeping them? Did you think you would sweep them with AR though?
It is, but I felt AR was gonna give him a game. Like initially, I had us splitting with the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
I had us splitting with the Colts. But now since hey man, they got Daniel Jones, Mr. Overthrow. Oh yeah.
I feel like they know exactly what they're getting um with AR, sorry, I call him Aaron Rodgers' child, my bad. I feel like they know exactly what they're getting now, and so the only mystery is Daniel Jones.
Mm.
So, I guess that's really it. And that's why I'm kind of mad about everybody overreacting to that interception in that first game. Because now y'all have a whole different reaction when he lost his job, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what did y'all want to happen?
Right.
Everybody was like, oh, he needs to be able to see this, he needs to be able to do that, he should have seen this, reading that, this, and now everybody's like, oh man, this kid lost his
Is
job.
this almost like a Malik Willis situation?
Mm.
But they got Will Levis, and then Will Levis just got replaced by Cam Ward. The
They
AFC
drafted
South
Will
is in
Levis before
shambles.
Malik, though, right?
No, they drafted
No.
Malik, then they drafted
Then
Williams.
they got him.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I couldn't.
And so
I
now they
no,
drafted
no, 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 no,
AR.
no, no.
You
Because
get
Will
Daniel
Levis was
Jones.
no. Will Levis was a day 2 guy. I feel like Will Levis was early before Malik Willis. I feel
Malik Willis
Yeah, I
was the
think he
year
was
before.
first.
Yeah, Malik Willis was the year before Will Levis got there. And
oh
then
the
Will Levis,
year before. Hold on.
yeah, Malik Willis was the year before.
You know, I'm trying to remember like where were the drafts at?
Yeah.
The Malik Willis draft was the Las Vegas draft, and the Will Levis was the Kansas City draft. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm tracking
Mhm.
now. Yeah. So,
Hey,
Daniel,
shout out
as
to the
far as
AFC
Daniel,
South, man. I feel like we only got really one good established quarterback in that mug, and that's CJ. Trevor,
CJ
you know
Stroud,
how Trevor is. You know,
we'll
you
see
don't
who
know what
wins that
Trevor you're gonna
division.
get.
Their coach came out and said something, and I forgot to re-look at the statement because I saw it. Yeah, shout out to Barbershop Talk. He said the coach think they can turn them around, or they just drunk, one or the other. Shout out to
Hey, shout out to the
Sports Talk
barbershop.
podcast. 10 years, y'all. 10 years is a long time to be doing it.
In line.
10 years is a long time to be doing it. Shout out to y'all and staying consistent at that. But the coach made a statement. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was, but
You talking
you
about
know,
Shane when he talking about the situation?
yeah.
Yeah. I seen that too, and it's like they kind of handling it good and bad at the same damn time because it's like he throwing shots but trying to be protective as well.
If he's
So
still there,
like
you didn't get rid of him unless you planning on discarding him.
the, I think because of Daniel Jones' struggle, which he's going to struggle, they don't throw AR back in. I don't think AR gonna be sitting there the whole year. I think AR gonna come in. I was joking with C. Lou yesterday. I said he gonna be in by week 3 because Daniel Jones by the second week gonna have about three interception game. But I see about a week 6 realistically, I can see AR coming right back in.
Well, that was the hot topic, and when I saw that the other day at work, I was like, on the TVs, I was like, wait a minute, what? Like, I just felt like you should have just went with AR just to say you gave it all you could. We did it. I did all I could. You know.
My thing is like you play him, you bench him, then you play him,
Right.
and then
Right.
you benching him again. It's like you keep
But
having him on this roller coaster ride. And my thing is mentally, you gonna fuck that kid up. And he was already a project coming in.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we had this conversation on Sports and Coffee, Jim Bra. I'm talking to you, Jim Bra, about
Now come on.
Look, you can't get benched twice and got that option picked up. I'm just telling you that right now.
That's not how that works.
Hey, technically, D, I think this is the 3rd time. Because I know he came in and
AR's
hurt.
getting benched.
He came in, he got benched, and then he came back in. and
I
he
thought he got
yeah,
hurt.
he got hurt,
Yeah.
and then he started, and then they took him out. Then he came back last
And
year,
they benched him
and then
again.
now they dropped him again, and then he gonna come back again.
But this
Well,
gonna be the
listen,
last one. This gonna be the last one.
this ain't no
This ain't the
option year
third day.
situation. This
It's like the third day when you get up. That's not how this works.
this is
This is
it.
the third day.
It's over. So I hope don't renew that lease. Don't renew that lease. Okay. Tell people.
Hold on, I'm about to say, didn't
We
he
want
have
the
like a
month over
baby and
here.
get
We want
married out
the
there
month
too?
over here, Indy. Don't
Who,
renew the lease.
AR?
Huh?
Yeah, didn't he have like a baby or something?
I have no
Like,
idea.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I
I don't know if I follow him on social media or not. Usually that's why I get most of my tea from. But I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything about that. But I don't know. But yeah, you can't keep getting fired on your day off.
Yeah. I'm gonna pivot to basketball. I see the comments. Hi Monty. He said he hasn't been mentioned, always inconsistent. I don't believe that, but we'll let Monty have that. And who is that? That's you with the background noise tip?
it might be. It might.
Okay. I'm like, who is that?
Oh, I was making sure it wasn't me.
Okay. I'm gonna mute you till we get to the next thing. So the issue for me was he took that one play off. Barbershop Talk was talking about the one play that he took off.
Mm-hmm.
And when he comes back on camera, we'll bring him back. But and I'm look, that was probably the thing that really stood out to people, and you can't take that back. Like that's over and done with. You taking that one play off. Everybody's gonna remember that probably for the rest of your career.
It's gonna be hard for people to take you seriously because I mean they're gonna look at it as you quit.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
sorry, I'm on Instagram looking at some of these. Not right now. Did y'all hear that? Not right now. I can't. So anyway, I'm on Instagram. The comments from Instagram, y'all have to come on either YouTube or one of the other platforms for us to see the comment. But shout out to y'all because somebody said, what did somebody say? How you make the screen like that? The Colts are about the chaos. The Colts are making the Browns look normal. That's hilarious. The Colts are making the Browns look normal. But let's pivot to basketball for a second. If Tip comes back on camera, we'll bring him back in. But I want to pivot to basketball because John Wall, I live in the Maryland DMV area, and John Wall announced his retirement this week. And it's a little bit of sadness for me because that's like kind of legendary. John Wall coming out with the Dougie. John Wall was a huge part of the Wizards and when they went to that first young iteration. And him retiring, which I ain't gonna hold you, I thought he already retired, but I thought he already retired. Let me bring Tip back. You good, Tip?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I just brought up John Wall retiring, and I just think that I actually think the Wizards should retire his jersey. What you think? Number 2.
CD. I was watching Jeff Teague today, and I love Jeff Teague now, man. Shout out to 520. And they were saying some blasphemy, man, because they were talking about they should retire John Wall jersey. The only reason I say that is because there's been players better than John Wall.
Where? For the Wizards?
For that franchise.
The Wizards?
Yeah, for the Wizards, which is crazy. Yeah, I know.
Bradley Beal?
No, who is one of the block leaders? I don't want to not be wrong here. I don't want to have to say I stand corrected on the first these ranks.
On the first show,
George Gerson or something? Like
yeah. No, I think it's is it Artist Gilmore? They got the
Gilbert Arenas. I hope not.
But even Gil, like for impact, yes, you can like retire his jersey. But I think it's some other people back in the day should get their jersey retired before Walls. But I wouldn't be mad if he get it. I just don't think he's a Hall of Famer, personally. Like,
we're not talking about Hall of Fame. We're talking about the Wizards
retiring his jersey.
Just the Wizards. We ain't talking about the basketball Hall of Fame. We'll get to that.
That's where he spent the bulk of his career. Like, Yeah, he was with them from
And I'm mad my
2010
Rockets didn't give
until
him a real shot.
2021.
What we
Like,
doing? Yes or no? I'm for them retiring his jersey. How many
Yeah,
million?
hey, you
I'm
know
okay
what?
with the Wizards
But the
retiring his
only thing
jersey.
is, we gotta have the same conversation about Bradley Bill when that time comes. And
Yeah,
Ooh.
true.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what? If you retire Walls, I feel you gotta retire Bills.
Bill,
Because
yeah,
remember, because
I agree with
Bill
that.
had what 2 to 3 seasons without Wall being there, and he led the league in scoring when he was with the Wizards.
you know what
So
we need? I want to know how many games John Wall played for the Wizards and how many games Bradley Bill played
Hold
for
on.
the
So
Wizards.
John
Because
Wall with the Wizards. John Wall was with the Wizards from 2010 until 2011. And see, Bradley Bill was with them.
20, wait, you said 2010 to 2011. That ain't right.
I mean, sorry, 2010 to 2021. My bad.
Okay.
2010. He was with them for 10 years. John Wall was with them for 10 years. And Bradley Bill was with them.
Bill had to been what 8, maybe.
He was with them ooh, from 2012 until 2022. So he was with them 10 years too.
Also 10-10. So both of
Yeah.
them should
But
get
yeah,
they
if you retire one, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you gotta do the other one.
yeah retire both.
I still want to know that number of games played, but they
Like,
are both staples. When they come into that arena, I've seen it firsthand.
Because
I've seen John Wall be there.
you
I've
got a
seen
rookie.
Bradley Beal be there. Hmm?
Because you got a rookie of the year in John Wall, and you got the NBA scoring leader in Bradley Beal.
Bradley Bill,
So
yeah.
yeah, so in the history of the Wizards ain't just elite or nothing. So yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it, yeah,
Yeah,
put
I'm
Wall
with
up
it.
there, man. Show that
Put,
modern
put
love.
two up there. Put two up there, please.
So Bradley Bill played 695 games with the Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And let's see what John Wall did.
I know he was a five-time NBA All Star. I know he
And
was rookie of the year.
John Wall played 573 games
That
with the
makes sense.
Wizards.
That's
That's still
that's
but
the, some seasons difference. That's
Hey,
a, this
is
is
yeah.
he the assist leader?
Yeah.
Is he the assist leader for the Wizards? He might be the
Who?
assist leader.
John Wall?
Yeah,
Or
where he
Bill?
at? Like where he rank in like
that's
Wizards
my only
history?
thing about Bradley Bill is just his availability. That is the
Right.
thing. Like he was there, but were you there? Like I
He was
remember
there more than John Wall.
I've seen him on the sidelines and on the bench more than I actually saw him play the amount of times I've gone to Wizards games
Mhm.
during his tenure. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that, but that's the one thing I remember is him just not being as available
Yeah.
for as good as he was or good
Yeah.
as he is. Good as he was for the Wizards, just his availability. He always had like these nagging injuries. But
Yeah. So
good thing
you
for
were
John
right.
Wall.
Oh, you were right, Tip. John Wall is the Wizards' all-time assist leader. He has a franchise record of 5,282 assists.
Hang it up.
So you ain't about to hear me say I stand corrected on this app, boy.
Hang it up. Hang it up. And he's also got picked up for a broadcasting gig. So we will be hearing
I
more from
seen
John
that,
Wall.
so I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I wanna
Yeah.
like the new. Hopefully he ain't like some of the new media. Hopefully he ain't like some of them. They still got
I'm not
old.
sounding like Jim Brown. First of all, Monty, hold y'all see this?
No, what
I
did he
can't see
say?
it.
Do he sound like?
He
Oh,
sound like
it
Jimmy
is
Butler.
Monty. Take this picture off. Why you put your
Please,
clothes on?
please,
Put your clothes on, Monty.
please.
So I'm
Not
about
at the
to
gym.
pivot. I hope Todd is somewhere listening because I did
Yes,
bring this up. I haven't been able to really talk much at Sports and Coffee this week, but
because I had a
Joel
bit of a
Embiid,
dig. I had a dig.
Joel Embiid.
Can I
They
say
got
it?
an image out there on I think it's Basketball Forever. Since 2014, Joel Embiid has played in 452 games.
Yep. That
And
is less
Carmelo
than both John
Anthony.
Wall and Bradley Beal.
What? Shut up.
I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
That is less games than Bradley Beal played for the Wizards and
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Wall. He played, yeah.
Mind you, 2014 is what? 10 years ago.
11.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That's
10
11
plus years
years.
ago, right? Because
That's a long
I'll
time.
give him 10 years because they haven't started the 2025 season yet. But
And it is
10
82
plus
games in a season.
82 games a
Yeah.
season. But Carmelo Anthony since 2014.
Is
The
retired.
Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony since 2014 has played in 547 games since 2014. And
Yeah.
Joel Embiid has only played in 452.
Yeah.
How?
That's crazy.
How does Carmelo got you by a whole season and this man ain't played since when?
A season and some change.
Hey, AD, this is about to be live footage of the Philadelphia
The one he can't even
Take my money back. Give me my money back. Give me my money back.
get a refund.
So what do we do here? Is it time? Okay, so is it time for Philly to move on, or is it time for Joel Embiid to transition on to something else?
Man, his knees then moved on, team.
His knees is
Like
gone.
seriously, bro.
Yeah,
I
them knees
probably
are
would have
done
traded.
for.
I probably would have traded Embiid a long time ago. Respectfully, I
Mm.
understand. Like a healthy Embiid is arguably the best player in the league, but
When he's healthy, he could be healthy.
yeah, but he ain't healthy. Like I can't.
So he's not available. Yeah.
Like I can't invest. You know what? Give him a WNBA salary. I bet you his knees get right.
Listen,
That's nasty work too.
that's crazy.
I'm saying because he ain't
Wait,
great.
you gotta hold on. You gotta pick a salary because you got Asia's salary that's 6 figures, and then you got the
Nope.
rookies that's less than what I
They
make.
making less than
Nope.
80K.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. He getting a rookie salary.
He get Tim. Don't do
He
that,
can't. He
Tim.
can't. He can't. He can't be on Asia's salary because he might think he still can miss games.
He might, yeah.
He's 31 years old, by the way, which
Like
is
think
still
about this.
young
Like
in that in
31 years
NBA.
old is
his
crazy. And my
knees
knees are
is.
in better shape than he is, and I'm 44. That is crazy.
And I had 2 surgeries on mine, and mine feel better.
And you still at the LA Fitness getting it in. It's
Getting
crazy.
it in.
Hey,
And
I
I'm
ain't been
still
able
pop
to.
locking and
I'm
dropping
about to
it.
say
Feel
I
like
ain't
open
been.
gym getting it in. This don't make no sense, Joel.
And I ain't even been able to.
I feel like he used people to get a gold medal. He was like, all right, I'm good. I'm gonna just go ahead.
Right.
Hey, you know what?
You
He
gotta
want to be
Yeah, to
mellow
come
so
to
bad.
America and get a gold
He want
medal.
to
He
be
couldn't
mellow.
even do it with his own country. We
Right.
need to watch people like that, y'all. Y'all need to
You
be
got a
careful.
participation trophy.
Hey,
That's what he got.
hold on, D. The only reason I'm pushing back on that is because my boy Kyrie played with Australia before, and Hakeem the Dream played with the United States. So, Hakeem, yeah. So,
That's fine, Tip. But let's be for real. You knew Kyrie didn't go to Australia saying, you know what, we about to win it. Like, come on now.
yeah, true
And
that.
I don't even know if could Kyrie have made Team USA, like without a doubt, at that period of time.
Yeah. My thing is, but see, I believe Kyrie right now can make Team USA, but they ain't even inviting him. They treating him
But I'm
like
saying, like,
Jalen
I
Brown.
don't know the history of when he played for Australia. Was he the guy that could have, without a doubt, made Team USA?
I think it was like world. It was like the worlds though. It wasn't like the Olympics.
That ain't no gold medal. So
yeah.
please, Savannah, please, all of them.
Everybody.
I'm talking about a gold medal. Joel Embiid, you done got on Team USA. At least we what's his name? The one that his knees ain't right either.
Paul George.
Paul George.
California.
Oh, you talking about Kawhi?
At least Kawhi was just like, all right,
Kawhi did back out.
Kawhi did back out. He backed out.
He said my knees can't take it no more.
I just feel like you rode the US Team USA to get the gold medal, and you're not even.
You're good. He got a participation trophy.
You're not even American.
Nah. See, he actually played. Now, if you want to say
he
that for
Tyrese, he did play, but I just feel like
Tyrese Halliburton, and even Tay played in one game. So
why you leave your country? Why you leave your country hanging, dog?
Yeah, because they was booing him in France, chat.
Why you leave your people hanging? That shows me a lot about you.
Yeah.
So basically, you saying he ain't got the heart?
I don't know what it is. He ain't got the knees.
Whatever it is, he ain't got it. He ain't got it.
This is not me. Okay, this is not Joel Embiid. I hope you figure it out. I hope you've gotten some rehabilitation so that you can come out there and prove everybody wrong that you can be that guy for 60 plus games a season.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see Embiid. I want to see Embiid win. Like I want to see him win.
I mean, for
But
someone that's MVP and they cried that he should have been MVP, I really just I do feel bad for him not being able to stay healthy. You know who else? This is just what was his name? Greg Ogden. What was his name?
oh yeah,
Greg
no
Oden.
Greg Oden
Yeah,
for
he
the
could
Oh
never
my
get it
Bulls.
together.
gosh, man.
He
He
could
did look
never get
40
it
though. He
together.
came in the league looking 40. Let's be for real.
He did.
Hey, I'm about to say, man, that was LeBron James' biological father.
He did come in there looking. He was
Greg
very,
Oden.
very much a grown man at a young age. But
Yeah,
I
he
felt
did. He
bad
looked
for
like
him
he
because
was
he had
40
all the
in
hype.
college.
He could not
Hey,
stay.
D, I'm telling you, Greg Oden had to face them old schools back in the day that was playing.
He
That they
did.
was like, man, they was only 23, but they was looking 40 and had a
Yeah,
receding
he
hairline like
looked old.
monsters.
Greg Oden. Ugh.
He was looking old back in the day.
You mentioned WNBA salary. I do want to talk about the W a little bit
Mhm.
because I didn't see the Liberty and Lynx game, but I seen the highlights. So that game was fire last night. Uh, what's her name? Sabrina.
Yeah.
Sabrina was going off. She had a crazy play at the end of the game. I think it was a 4-point play.
Yep.
4-point play. She got fouled from the 3-point line. Just a bucket. And I think this is going to be a rematch of the finals. You're going to see the Lynx and the Liberty in the finals again. What y'all think?
I don't see nobody beating either of them.
I about to say it's a
Well,
crash
each
course. Hey, it's about to be like it's the rematch, punk.
It is. I don't see nobody
Hey,
beating
and
them.
I got the lean. Give me Minnesota.
I want it for
You know,
Minnesota.
I was looking at the record of all the teams in the W. Everybody in the W has 10-digit losses. I mean, I'm sorry, not 10-digit, 2-digit losses. Like everybody got at least 10 losses, except for the Lynx. They have 5 losses, 5 or 6 losses. They're the only team with single-digit losses.
Dominating
They've
the
already
W.
clinched their spot in the playoffs. So they're the number 1 team throughout the playoffs right now. So they got home court advantage all the way through.
I want this for them. I want them for them. I want it for the stud buds. Like I just really want it for.
I want it more so for the stud buds because I really want to be. I
want the Minnesota Lynx to get there and I want them to win. Last year was entertaining. I don't think everybody was still riding high on the Aces, right?
Yeah.
And Minnesota like, nah, we're here. And so I hope that they get injuries and the W have just been crazy. We'll talk about some more, but
I think the Lynx are playing with that bad taste that they got in their mouth because they feel like they should have won last year. Definitely. And if you ask me, they should have. It's just the Liberty just refused to be denied. Like they were like, nah, we're taking it. But the Lynx really felt like they should have won last year. Like instead of them winning this year, they should not only be winning this year, they should be back to back. Like they should have won last year and this year. But I feel like this year they coming for blood. Like they are doing a convincing win. I was just looking at the schedules, looking at the rankings, and I was like, they are the only team with single digit losses. Everybody else has like 12, at least 10 to 12 losses for the season. They don't. And they've been doing it without MVP.
MVP, Miss Collier over there. So it's between the MVP race is between her and who? What, Asia?
Asia right now they have it her and Asia. I feel like that's kind of unfair because you have Kelsey Mitchell that's been on a tear for the Fever. She been holding down, especially since Caitlin been gone. Kelsey has been dropping 20 plus point games. The other night she almost had a 40 piece. Like the last game that she played, I want to say it was like Friday or Saturday. She had 4 points in the first half. 4 points in the first half. She finished the game with 38. She went off in the second half.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
That like insane. And she's the smallest person on the court. Like a walking bucket. So,
We
but
need to have a little moment of silence for the fever.
if
Let's
you
just have it. Let's Indiana fever. Let me just hold on. Let's bow our heads for a second. We should have a
Woo,
moment of silence for them.
Father, we come to you.
Mm-hmm. For
Mm.
everybody's knees, Achilles, everything.
Yeah,
ACLs, all of that.
you
And in
got
Jesus'
Sydney
name,
with the ACL.
mm,
She had her surgery today. You got uh Sophie
groins,
Cunningham
ankles, all of that.
that
Whew.
Reddy calls Miss Crash Out. He called her Crash Out. She's down with an MCL, a torn MCL, so she's out. And then you got the rookie Ari. Is she a rookie? Ari McDonald with a broken bone in her foot. So her birthday is today, so happy birthday to her.
Oh, happy
They
birthday.
just shouted her out. But when they was celebrating her, she had her little scooter with her big old cast on her leg. I was like, oh my
Aw.
God. So
We
and then
need
of
to just
course,
go ahead and put Aaliyah Boston in a bubble because we
please,
got to protect Aaliyah Boston at all
please,
costs.
please.
Please, like
Because if
put her in
anybody
a
else get hurt,
bubble,
it's
some
a
type of
wrap.
prayer circle around her because
Please.
I don't know what's going over there in Indiana, but I don't recognize them because
I don't.
none of them are there. I
Mhm.
just, Lord have mercy.
And I
I
need
feel
somebody to go and
terrible.
I need a Baptist nurse to go lay hands on Caitlin because I need her to be ready.
Yeah, they said, is that true? I didn't look into it as far as like something about her ankle or something.
So she did tweak her ankle again. Well, not again, but she did tweak her ankle a little bit at a workout earlier in the month.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that bad. So, and that's why they said it shouldn't affect a timetable for when she returns. But I really think they are looking at their playoff picture and what are their chances and how far they'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she's not fully healthy, and you know that you're not going to make no big run in this playoffs, yeah, I wouldn't be worried about bringing her back. Like
Man,
rehab, rest.
yeah, please just sit them all down
Yeah,
because let me say, like I said, protect Aaliyah Boston at all
please.
costs because it may seem short term, but these are injuries that are going to carry over into the next season,
Yeah, they
y'all.
are. Yeah.
And
Sydney is definitely going to be down for a year.
yeah,
MCL isn't as bad, but you know, it depending on how bad that tear is, if she has to have surgery, yeah, you're gonna be down. So, and I think Ari and Sydney both had to have surgery to repair theirs. So,
yeah, you ain't gonna be up and running
nah.
anytime soon with these types of injuries. So I
Mm-mm.
just next year we'll see y'all next year, Caitlin. Shut it down. Like I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I understand the playoffs. Shut it down. But I also people, their coach is her first season coaching. We
Right.
gonna give you a break for this one, sis. We go if I'm ownership, I'm gonna just let you slide this year because this year was a wash. Like it ain't nothing you can do about this. Like
Nothing.
it's not funny. I know I'm laughing, but it's not funny. But
It's not. Yeah, it's rough. I can only
yeah,
imagine as a coach, you in your first year, you're trying to. I mean, the Fever made the playoffs last year, and honestly, nobody thought they would make the playoffs with the way they started
yeah,
this season.
yeah.
But
For
for them
that
to
coach,
go on the run at the end of last season like they did and make the playoffs,
yeah.
yeah,
Woo. Okay. We did it. We had a moment of silence because
yeah, we did.
let's talk a little bit about what's my other thing I got today? Wait, what are we doing? I had a whole list of stuff. I'm going in the wrong direction. Oh, back to the NFL. I think there's some NFL people that are like,
Oh yeah, because you're
back
talking
to
about
the NFL.
Trey
What happened
Henderson.
to Tip? Tip left us.
He dipped.
I do want to talk about back to the NFL because there are 3 guys that have not signed an extension with their team that are pretty freaking significant to their team. Terry McLaurin with the Commanders, Micah Parsons with the Cowboys, and Trey Hendrickson with the Bengals.
With the Bengals, yeah.
All 3 respectively top at their position on their team. They all 3 have requested trades. Trey Hendrickson said the holdup is really guaranteed money. And after I saw the Bengals defense against the Commanders,
get out of here, sir.
And I said, you know what? The price just went up. You give him whatever guaranteed money. Put
Give it
another
to him because you need it.
put another $1 million on top of it. And if not, send that man somewhere else because this
because you need it.
defense, this secondary needs all the help they can get up front. If that is what is going to be out there week 1 through whatever 17, yeah.
Georgia.
You need
At this point, free Joe Burrow.
You
If you
need.
if you're gonna keep that defense, free him.
I didn't even had this on the list, but why was he out there for a
I do
whole
not
quarter and
understand
some
that.
change, running for his life? I'm sorry if I'm yelling, y'all. I'm sorry because I'm
I didn't understand that. I didn't get why he was playing. I'm like,
okay,
why?
a series or two, cool. All right, get it
But
going.
as long as he was, no.
And I'm telling you, the first tack I'd have been like, all right, sit down somewhere.
That would have been done.
Jake Browning or whoever is back, get out there, warm up, warm. Hope your arms loose because you're going in. If he gets stuck, you're going in. There's no way I'm paying T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and I'm just letting Joe Burrow run around and get tackled by whoever. Man, what?
Right. It didn't look safe. It looked very irresponsible for the coaching staff, if you ask me.
Like, I get you need to create rhythm and stuff, but a relationship.
So how much is he asking for? How much is Hendrickson asking for? Is it just guaranteed? So it's just guaranteed.
I think that what they were saying on the broadcast was that's where they're kind of stuck at. Like, he wants more of that fully guaranteed money than that I guess they're willing to give up. And we saw them fight with that the rookie Stewart.
Yeah.
About his guaranteed money. They didn't want to give it to him. They ultimately ended up, figuring that out when he signed and he's active, but
do they not have the money? Like, what do we
come on now. If you don't have the money, you can find the money. Like, that's what
can. They got it.
You can figure it out. Come on.
They got it.
If you do not have it, you can find it.
Yeah.
As much as they sit up there and restructure Deshaun Watson's contracts, you can find the money to pay him if you want to give him that guaranteed money. I don't want to hear they don't have it because you're not in the hole. I don't want to hear none of that. And if you don't have it, that's fine. Trade me to somebody that will pay me the money. Let me go. So I can go be with my teammates, learn the new playbook, whatever, adjust, move, all of that stuff. Just let me go.
Right.
But you gotta play this hardball game. It's all a game, and hopefully his agent doesn't back down and come to the table and be like, yeah. Like, I don't know, miss a game, sir. Miss a game. You don't get the money back.
Let them feel it. Let them feel it. Let them feel like what life is without you. Maybe they didn't want to pay it if they feel like
that's why he's holding in them. I know them dollars were starting to add up. I get it, but you're gonna get that money back, bro.
So
you're trying to get it back in the guarantee.
So with Micah Parsons, what is he gonna play a game? Is he gonna play week 1?
So, and I don't like believing most of these rumors. Like, I think that they have the same kind of rumor for Terry McLaurin, like, oh, the two sides are so far from an agreement. They're like, oh, a divorce is on the way. And
people be exaggerating.
I just feel like they're just waiting to the umpteenth hour to do a deal. And I think the media is the vessel to make it messy, to make people
talk,
right? So, one camp could be leaking things and versus, that's to me, the whole trade ploy is like, all right, let's get people talking. Let's get the phones ringing. Let's get the fans involved so that you're forced to make a decision in a timelier fashion. But I think somebody was like, oh, at some point these teams are going to stop giving out guaranteed monty. I said, I hope I'm alive to see it. I hope I'm alive to see when that happens, because right now, unless they take a stand, and if they take a stand, please believe the players are going to take a stand if they stop giving out guaranteed money.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Good luck. And the salary cap is only going up; it's not going down.
Right.
So good luck seeing the NFL in the next, I don't know. I don't know when you could see a drop in that, a significant drop in them giving out guaranteed money. And maybe I'm looking at it wrong here, but that league don't
Mhm.
move without those guys. I feel like they have the strength in numbers and,
Mhm.
you know, have a whole, what is it, hold out, lock in,
Right.
whatever we call it, do
Yeah.
it. If they even remotely think about taking guaranteed money across the board from everybody away, stand
Mhm.
your ground. Stand your
Yeah.
do not let them do that. I am pro player all the way. I ain't playing them type of games at all. Uh
They better figure out something because this is the last week of preseason.
this is it. This is last week of preseason. I hope everybody has a healthy preseason. Normally, I know from my time seeing the Pittsburgh Steelers, this is the week that their starters kind of like get a little bit of play, you
Okay.
know. But
Get a glimpse of them at least.
yeah, but it's been different this year. We saw Jaden last week. We saw Joe Burrow too much, in my opinion. Teams where I think there's a significant question mark, you'll probably see more. We
Mhm.
haven't even talked about Shador, and maybe he should.
He came back to practice today. That's what I read. He went
Yeah,
back to practice today.
maybe Shador. So I think question marks, guys on the bubble, you'll see out there.
Mm.
Um, I saw Marcus Mariota. I knew he was on the Commanders. I didn't know he was hurt. Because like, why is Marcus Mariota
When
not,
did he
not out?
get hurt? When did he play to get hurt? Or did he get hurt in
I
practice?
think he might have got hurt during camp. So he had
Oh,
some type
okay.
of leg injury. I read.
It's bad.
Um,
I forgot about him. I'm sorry, Marcus.
yeah, he's with the Commanders. Hold on, we got a special guest. What up, Trey? What up, Trey?
Hola.
What up? What up? What up? What's going on with you?
Welcome. How you doing?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Feeling
Yeah,
great on this evening. How you
yeah.
feeling?
It's good to see you. We good. We good. I did want to since you hopped in here, and
Yeah.
we kind of moved on a little bit from it, but we'll circle back about the Terry McLaurin, Micah Parsons, and Trey Henderson. Do you think
Mhm.
some deals are going to get made there?
So I think all three situations are different.
Mm-hmm.
So I think with Micah Parsons, and I try not to spend too much time with the Micah Parsons thing because everybody's talking about it, obviously, because of it's the Cowboys, it's
Mhm.
so-called America's team, and so
Yeah, I
even
don't think it's
even
been other people.
even though the team tries to play victim that they're getting too much attention, they know what they're doing.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I mean he's arguably the best player on that team, and
Mm-hmm.
for you as the
Mm-hmm.
owner and the front
Heard that,
office
CD?
to put him out there, dog him in through the media like this, that situation is getting nasty. It's just
Mhm.
nasty work right there. And then as far as McLaurin, I kind of understand it on both sides. McLaurin's been there through the ups and downs, even going back to the original regime when the previous ownership, and now it seems like it's more he deserves the money just because of what he's been through for the organization, more so than it is what he's going to do moving forward. But at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, I watched that team last year. They need Terry McLaurin.
Mm-hmm.
Debo Samuel was just not enough, to be a true number one offensive threat. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they're forecasting who they're going to have to pay down the road too. Danny McDaniels is going to want his bag. There's a couple other guys on that team that's going to want their bag. So I think they're thinking about that also. And as far as the Bengals go, and D, this is our division, so anytime the Bungles show up, it's always going to be a great thing. So, and I watched that game the other night. I watched them against the Commanders and them getting gashed in the run game and
Mm-hmm.
all that good stuff. I don't think they're going to pay him. I honestly think that whether it's weeks from now or by the trade deadline, he's not going to get an extension by the Bengals. I just think he's going to cost a lot of money. I know people try to keep him from that TJ Watt, Max Crosby, Miles Garrett money type range. I know people are trying to keep him out of that, but the market's the market. You're coming off of 17 and a half sacks. So
Yeah. You check the box like at the top, and the
Mhm.
defense that wasn't very good, right? So
Mhm.
Right,
people are
right.
like, oh, but the Bengals defense was at the bottom. Yeah, they
Mhm.
would be even lower, like than the bottom. They would be 6 feet under if he hadn't contributed 17 sacks. Because
Right.
obviously the secondary was so trash, he had to pull his weight up front. So everybody with that logic of, oh, they were so bad, why should he get paid? It
Right.
could have been worse. They could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what
Yeah,
pisses me off with people like, but they were so bad. Why would they pay him?
that's wild sauce right there.
Hey.
Like
You got to
that's
keep
the logic
whoever's
of these
good.
people. Like, baby, hello,
What's the
if they
disease?
weren't
What's the
getting
disease,
pressure up
D?
front, huh?
What's the disease? Fandonitis?
Fandomnitis, fandomnitis. It is a real fandomnitis will have you saying and believing things that's not even logical because you're a fan, and that's why I can't. That's why I've been I've been
She been cured.
vaccinated. I'm vaccinated from fandomnitis. Like I don't have that in me where like I'm just out here talking crazy, defending something that I just should not be defending
Listen,
because I'm a fan. I'm emotionally invested.
invested.
I
Yes.
can't do it no more. I am back. I am. I don't
Listen.
have fandomnitis no more.
She made an appointment with my office,
Yeah,
and we were
I'm
able to
cured.
treat her. It took a while, but we were able to treat her, and I am proud to say that she rung the bell and she is cured of
A
fandonitis.
fandomnitis. I don't have it
No,
no more.
hallelujah.
I love football. I really, really love football, and to just to the emotionalness that everybody has with their respective teams, I
Mhm.
can't relate no more. I just can't relate anymore.
Okay. Okay, so that's why you said what you said some time back. So you're saying you're not, when you say you're not a Steelers fan, if I'm phrasing that correctly, you're
Mhm.
just talking about the emotional part of being a fan and not so much that you're not going to root for the team anymore.
So I've been trying. It's really hard to explain, especially because people have fandomnitis, so they cannot comprehend, they cannot see
Yeah,
through it. Like,
They
yeah.
what you
haven't
mean?
been
I'm a
delivered.
Steelers fan forever, for the rest of my life. Okay, that's fine. That's great. Like, but the Steelers, like, they don't pay for nothing up in here. Like, none of this is paid for by the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it for a long time, I was just like, oh my God, the Steelers lost. Like, I'm so sad. I'm going to work. I'm mad. I'm like,
Mhm.
no, that doesn't impact me anymore. I will always root for Coach Mike Tomlin. I don't care where he is. I don't care if he is
Me too.
coaching the high school team down the street. I'm always going to root for what he has.
Mhm. Mhm.
Players love them, and it became clear to me as players start to do this. I'm
Hmm.
rooting for them. I'm rooting for you wherever you go. Arthur Millette was down the street, loved, wanted him to succeed wherever he's at. He's in Houston now.
Mhm.
Um, and I think like when I actually encountered him, he was like, "Yeah, you were one of my favorite fans." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm still me. Like, what do you mean? Like, like just because you're not on the Steelers, like I don't wish you ill. Like, I don't
Right.
just don't be
Yeah.
here.
Right,
We're
right.
and so I've struggled with the word fan for a few years now, and because I
Mhm.
Mm.
just didn't align with what they did, like how like even the whole Matt Canada thing, how they were like booing for him, like booing, firing him. Like I don't align with none of that. I can't get down with it.
Mhm.
So
Hmm. Yeah, because
it,
that man got a family at the end of the day.
and I'm sitting right next to this man's wife and daughter, and people
Yeah,
are younger than that. I
right,
I
right.
gotta look at them cringe at the sound of them
Mhm. Mhm.
calling for this man to lose his job.
Yeah.
So those are things that I just, as a human being, morally, I don't align with a lot of the
Mhm.
fandom. And I know that there are fans that are still, gonna be gun ho about the team that don't align with it either. But there's just a lot
Mhm.
of things that I just don't resonate with anymore. And you could say media has probably opened my eyes a lot to a lot of things. And ultimately, I just care about presenting people in the best light. Like, yeah, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna joke. Um,
Right.
about certain things that happen on the field. By the end of the day, these are people. These are
Mhm.
human
Yeah.
beings that play a sport and put their bodies on the line to do this.
Mm.
They make a lot of money. So what?
Yeah.
Just because they do, and I sit at home or I pay to go to a game doesn't give me the right to say some of the
Mhm.
things that are said and done.
Facts.
So
Right.
so anyway, sorry, that was a rant for real, right? So yeah, that's kind of where I am. Like, and I've also found out that that's how people only identify me as Steelers, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, even people on my YouTube, they'll comment, they'll be like, we did not hear to see this. Where's the Steelers stuff? And I'm like,
Right. So you don't do the Steelers chat no more.
yeah. So this is going to take place the Steelers chat. I joke like me and the Steelers decided to see other people.
Hmm.
So, but that doesn't mean that I won't talk about them.
Right. Not
No,
y'all decided to see other people.
yeah, we decided to see other people. It's not that I won't talk about the
It's an open
Steelers.
relationship. Got it.
Yeah, it's not that I'm picking up another team or anything like that. Like
Right.
I am
I'm about to
genuinely
say that ain't an open relationship. Does that mean you thinking about being a fan of
no,
another team?
no, that's not. That's not.
Hmm.
I'm not trying to replace them and have another team. I'd rather have no team. Like
Mm,
I
yeah,
can't do that. Like I'm still in some ways loyal, right? Like I can't go pick up another
yeah.
team.
I
But
think it's simple. I think
but
it's pretty simple.
individuals
You're
like
not as
Patrick in
emotionally
Miami,
invested.
that's my favorite player. That's not going nowhere because he's not wearing a Steelers jersey. I love the way Minka Fitzpatrick plays football. I'm gonna
Hmm.
root for him.
Hmm.
So
Right, right.
that definitely didn't help. So or I can say it made it easier. It made it even easier. So yeah. And then, it's just I like being centric to the area, like being centric to the DMV. There's so much good sports here too. I
Definitely,
love to shine a light on it as well. So,
definitely. Doing a great job covering the Terps, by the way.
oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I got a lot of catching up to do. The college world is so new to me. So y'all be patient. Be patient. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. So hopefully your Ravens. I think on paper, he's a Ravens fan, by the way. Tink. I feel like they have it on paper to make the big game. So
Mm. We were talking about it
So,
earlier. We said that earlier, well, early in the month, maybe last month, that the Ravens don't really have an excuse to
mhm.
not make a nice little run this season.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just waiting for January.
mm-hmm.
Because
Mm.
what they've done in a regular season, I think you can mark it down as they're going to be in the playoffs. Barring catastrophic injuries to the quarterback
Mm.
or any of the important players on defense, on offense, but particularly, they're going to be in the playoffs. I'm just waiting for the moment where the defense kind of shows up in the playoffs because
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
there's been this narrative, Lamar hasn't played well, and and part of it is true.
Mm.
I didn't think it was the case in Buffalo last year. I thought that second half where he brought them back to potentially tie it, and Mark Andrews drops the 2-point conversion.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that game was you could spread blame throughout a bunch of different people on that
Mm.
roster, but I'm just waiting for the moment where this defense in the playoffs decides that they want to make game-changing plays.
Mm-hmm.
I need that strip sack on fourth down. I need a fourth down sack. I need an interception return for a touchdown. I need one of those splash plays by this defense that's going to help this team, get to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes, you say what you want about his play, and, he's not the Mahomes of, that first
Mm.
year where he threw 50 touchdowns, but
You don't
you
have
hear
to.
Chris Jones's name every time when they in the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear his name a lot. In Buffalo, those guys know how to make plays in the secondary. But the Ravens, they show up in the regular season defensively, but in the playoffs, where's that defining moment on that side of the ball? So I think I think Lamar, I think he's starting to get it when it comes to these big games.
Mm-hmm.
Defense just has to complement him
He has some big mistakes in the big games too. Um,
for sure.
But I'm not saying. And listen, I really really am a huge fan of Lamar Jackson,
Mhm.
but he seems to be able to recover from them.
Right, right.
But man, it's like in some of the biggest games you've seen him have some type of turnover or like just mm, um some
Yeah,
significant missteps in the big games with Lamar. I'm thinking of like the last two, the that
the fumble in Buffalo, and then the interception in the first half.
and I'm talking, and then even the one against Kansas City, right? Like
Hmm.
just those two last big games of the season.
Yeah.
He's had some crazy missteps. I mean, but hey, you're not perfect, right? You're
Right.
Patrick Mahomes has had missteps. He had missteps in the Super Bowl, right? Like
But who bails him out? When Mahomes makes a mistake, Chiefs defense bail him out.
yeah,
When Josh Allen make a mistake in the playoffs, that defense bails him out.
yeah.
When is the Ravens defense going to make some bailing out plays for Lamar? And they haven't done that since he's been the quarterback of this team. And I'm just talking postseason. I'm not talking
Oh, yeah,
regular
not
season.
regular season. Yeah, I understand because
Yeah,
people
I'm
will
talking
argue all day, like, "Oh, Marlon did this and what's his name? The safety Hamilton. Yeah,
Hamilton.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I want to see more from
Roquan
Hamilton.
to
Hmm.
show up this year. I hate to just go on this Ravens shit, but I think Roquan probably needs to have a bounce back season.
Oh,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
For sure. I don't know what happened to him last year. It seemed
Miss
like
Patrick. He Miss Patrick.
oh
But
man.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I know we went
Yeah.
on a Ravens tangent. Did we? What else I have on my list this week?
That was a rant. That was a rant.
Yeah, that was yes, that was definitely another rant. Um, we did have one more topic. Are you familiar with Arch Manning?
Yeah.
And so
He
the
said his
dude,
granddaddy lied.
he said, "Granddad, I didn't even say that. I ain't
He's
even
like,
say
I
that."
didn't say that. His grandfather basically said that Arch would not be entering the draft.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, he left, but he said he didn't enter in the draft or he coming back. But his grandfather was asked and was he entering the draft, and his grandfather said no, Arch will not be doing that. He'll be at Texas. Arch said he don't know where he got that from. He's like he said he's taking it day by day, and also said that his grandfather did call him and apologize for saying that. So yeah,
Yeah,
Arch
don't be
said
telling people to plan, Grandpa,
right.
Granddad.
Like,
Come on.
hold up, grandpa.
Take,
Like,
take
first of
some
all, you
meds,
spoke too soon.
Granddad. Don't ain't nobody. That's why you know the older folks, your elders, they be gossiping. They be gossiping. They don't know how to hold nothing in. They
You know,
just be
older
talking.
people just speak their mind and don't care
Yeah.
what come out of it.
'Cause
And
what you gonna do?
so,
What Arch gonna do to me? What you gonna do to me?
thank you. That's exactly what he said. What he gonna do to
Right,
me?
right, right.
What he gonna do to
What
me?
Arch
I'm the
gonna
reason
do?
why he where he at.
Right. He got my name on the back of that dress. That's my
Okay,
name.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you know who else is getting to that point in their age? Denzel Washington is getting to that point where he's just saying stuff. He's on that get off my lawn type energy.
I feel
Um,
like Denzel always been that way though. It's just I think now it's a little bit more raw, but I feel like Denzel has always said what he
mm,
said. I feel like he's
mm.
always been that person that I said what I said, and if you don't like it, take that up with God. Like I don't.
That could
But I
be, could
lately
be.
though, but I feel you here lately. It's been a bit rawer than he usually is. So
Oh
I feel
yeah, oh yeah. He
Are we
said,
talking
look,
about like his sports takes or just like like what do we really getting at here?
he did go on a little rant about ESPN and like
But
different
wasn't he
sports.
on ESPN? That's why I'm confused
He
what people
was.
saying.
he
I believe he
was.
was on there, but
Yeah.
then he was talking about it in another place. Like, was this
Yeah,
before or after he?
Sports Illustrated. He was doing an interview, and they asked him, "What do you think about the people that talk sports and media?" And he said, "Look, people talking that ain't never played the game, ain't never suit up, whatever. I mean, basically, that's kind of what he was talking about. He basically saying that you doing a job that you have no experience in talking
Yeah.
about.
Or you're not even getting
One of his
paid to
sons
do
was
it.
in the league. Is that the one that turned into an actor?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
forget his
so.
name. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He
Mhm.
was in the league at one point. So I guess he has a bird's eye view of it. But I mean, what does Cam say? This is entertainment, right? It's entertainment, and I
Yep.
get it. And there are people that say and do things. I have a, I guess, love hate relationship with media. I
Mm,
get everybody has a job to do, and some of the highest paid people are going to do the highest paid people things, right? They're
Hmm.
going to
mhm.
reel you in. They're going to be dramatic. They're going to be controversial, and there are people that are not top tier that
Mhm.
are still gonna they're kind of trying to give you that break a story that might not even be true, but like or clickbait you into clicking things because there's this money
Right. Right.
behind it, right? Or they
Yeah.
want to be popular, they want to be the insider, whatever.
Hmm.
So I have a love hate relationship with media overall because to me, I just want to give you something that's genuine and authentic. I don't
Right.
I don't necessarily have to give you breaking news. That's why I've always like kind of stand like I don't
Yeah. No
Yeah.
forget
break
news.
news.
Like being first, so what? If you're first and
Right.
you're wrong, it doesn't matter. Like what does it
Right.
matter if you're first telling something and you're wrong? Your
Yeah.
credibility is out the window.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Facts.
Most people do stuff though for clicks. Like they want to be
Yeah.
first because they want to get the most clicks. They want to get all the likes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's not. And I feel you have to do what you got to do to be relevant and to keep whatever you got going on. But to do that at the expense of other people, I don't feel like any good is gonna come out of that.
We
So
don't
like,
care. Like I'm going to be the top rated article writer, whatever
right?
on this platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah. How about just work hard? That's it. Like
Hello,
just
somebody.
just work hard. You
The
know.
doors of the church are open. We're all standing.
Work hard, be consistent, but also I'm like, if you I feel like that business is all about relationships.
Yeah.
Mm,
It is. It
And
is.
and coming from the industry that I work in full time and then coming over to sports media, relationships are everything. Like I want to
yeah.
curate that,
Mm.
Yeah.
knowing that
That's how you
when
build
you come,
trust.
yeah, when you come to me, I know Dee's not gonna ask me nothing crazy. Like
Yeah.
she's not out to embarrass me or she's not out to get the clickbait, right?
Yep.
Um,
Right.
and I get it. Like that's just I just I understand, but I do not relate. How about that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
I agree.
I don't relate. But yeah, but congratulations, y'all. His show has been. Talk to you people real quick about your show. I know we've been going for a little bit
Mhm.
while now. I'm gonna try to wrap it up.
Mhm.
But 10
I just
years,
followed you too.
barbershop.
I just followed
Yeah,
your
the
show.
barbershop sports talk.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. I'll make sure to follow you back, Tink. I'll make sure to
10
do that.
No
years.
problem.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
clapping it up. 10 years is a long time.
Yeah, it is. It is. I've known my brother Maestro for about 23 years since I
Mhm.
moved to the area from from Brooklyn, New York. Born in Queens, raised in Brooklyn, and been living out here in the area 23 years now. But we started this thing 10 years ago, actually
Mhm.
in his living room apartment.
Wow.
And you can imagine, the equipment we had, 10
Yeah.
years ago,
Yeah. A
compared to
flip
what
phone or
we've come now. Yeah, 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 right, right. Just a couple microphones,
something.
and that pretty much was it. I mean, we didn't even think about the whole YouTube thing, back in
Yeah.
2015. But
Mhm.
over the years, we started seeing other people put their content out through YouTube.
Mhm.
Twitch became a thing, and so we just said, hey, you know what? Let's just give YouTube a try. Let's get away from the pre-recorded podcast. And I do want to give one quick shout out here. Doug Stewart of
Mhm.
the Two Live Stews
Mhm.
reached out to us the second year that we were doing the podcast, and at the time he wasn't in mainstream radio at the time. He was doing his own thing. He was doing internet radio, had his
Mhm.
had his group of followers, and he brought us on
Mhm.
to his podcast network at the time.
Mhm.
And so we did about we did about 20, 25 shows on the network, and then he stopped doing that for a while. Then we started doing the live thing, and we incorporated the chat room, we incorporated phone calls. We were doing it like a true, radio station,
What's up? Yeah.
talk show. And
Yeah.
then, but we had to get away from the phone calls because it was getting crazy. We stuck with we stuck with the group chat, incorporated YouTube, and
Okay.
and then we started incorporating having people come on. We've had B on a couple of times. She's always a great guest coming on, and we've had a few others in the area that cover sports on the regular. So it's nice to have those conversations, with individuals, like yourself and others that, cover sports in the area. So
Mhm.
um, we are having a watch party Saturday, September 13th
Okay.
at Nottingham's Tavern. It's in Columbia, Maryland. I posted the flyer on our Twitter handle. There is a link to purchase
Mhm.
tickets. Tickets are $25
Okay.
to get on the guest list,
Mm-hmm.
and all you got to do, show up at the door, let them know who you are. You'll be on the guest list, and they'll take you to the back door into the area where we're going to be, set up. We're going to have um, our backdrop for pictures. We're gonna have like a little meet and greet. There's some food. There's an open bar, and
Yeah.
then the main event.
Yeah.
Canelo versus Crawford, which is the highly anticipated matchup in boxing right now. So
What's
Mhm.
the
uh,
date one more time? The 13th, right?
Saturday, September 13th,
Yeah.
8:30.
8:30. Okay.
Yep, I need you to be there, D.
Um,
Oh,
so
I don't live in that area, so
I can't say it on live, but I do not think I'm going to be here.
Ah,
I
okay,
will I don't think, but if something changes, I will absolutely go. Um,
okay.
and if something changes, I saw the date and I was like, dang, the Terps Terrapins. Yes, they're Terrapins. The Terps do have a football game that morning. Um, sorry, it's the end of the night. The brain is like, ma'am, wrap it on up. We ready to go to
Mhm.
bed.
But the Terps play on that day. I
They
I
flew on
I
that
take it.
day, and I had plans that evening, and I don't think that I'm going to be here. But again, if
Okay,
that changes, I will be there. I will
okay.
be there. And I was looking at, I saw the meet and greet. I'm like, oh, this is going to be so awesome. You're doing a live stream, and
Mhm.
Nottingham's is a great venue. So if you haven't been there in Columbia, it's a great venue, and
Yeah.
especially when the outside is open in the summer, it's pretty
Yeah.
dope. So they have tons of TVs. It's a great place to watch sports too. So
Mhm.
check them out. Shout out to
I
Nottingham.
went there a
If
couple of
I am
times. I ain't
here,
been there.
I will be there. I will absolutely come and pull up and show y'all love. If
Yeah.
I even if I gotta pay 30 at the down, you know what I'm saying? If I'm
Mhm.
last minute, I'll definitely reach out and let y'all know that I'm coming through. So I gotta
Sorry
support.
if my
You're good.
stream is acting up.
All good. I will be there. If I'm here, I'm definitely there.
Uh-oh.
I
Uh
think
oh.
it's going in and out.
Yeah. Well, we can hear
Can
you
y'all
and
can y'all hear me?
good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Got you.
Oh, okay.
Got
Yeah.
you.
So my apologies. I think my
No,
Wi-Fi is acting real crazy, but look like we lost D there.
I'm
Um,
here.
yeah,
Stay
she
on.
Oh,
is. I think it's going in and out.
Oh, it's
But yeah, I
further
can
down.
see you, G.
Okay.
His
oh,
keep stopping.
okay.
We gotta get
Oh,
you on
okay.
sports and
Yeah, I
coffee.
just I just see this little circle just keep
Spinning.
Oh,
circling on her, on.
Bring them.
Oh,
Bring them back.
oh,
You good? Can you see me
oh,
now?
oh.
No.
I see it. Looked like he dropped it and he came back.
Yeah, he might be lagging too. He might be a little bit behind.
Oh, okay.
But the main
Oh,
reason why we're
okay.
here is to bring awareness to our beloved show, Sports and Coffee. It's on
Woo!
Playback TV, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. If you want to talk sports, if you want these rants come from Sports and Coffee.
Kiss and
I'm
coffee.
not always there. So they hold it down. I miss half of the rants, but we have started a subscription for Sports and Coffee. It is only $5. It's only $5 to join us. The link is in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's in this description. Playback Playback. Hold on. Let me make sure I have it. Playback TV. I'm gonna put it in the chat one more time. But come and join us Monday through Friday. If you enjoyed us, Tink is always in the building in some capacity. She holds it down for sure. Trey, if you ever like you come kick it with us. We're like a family. So I'm gonna tell you right now, it's be a little rough around the edges because that's because we are family, y'all. Okay.
Yes.
You be like, oh my God, I can't believe they're talking to each other like that. It's like siblings. It is like siblings.
Yeah,
So
like your family. Yeah, of course.
You gotta stay around the whole time because you'll hear us going at each other, cussing, like going off.
And then they be like, twin, cousin.
And then at the end, my bad, you know I love you, right? You know I love you. It's all love.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
It gets wild, and such a family. So I would love for people to come in and be a part of that, have a front row seat to that. And although I can't be there in the mornings as much anymore, I wanted to bring it to all of the platforms so people get a taste of the Sports and Coffee crew at night. So that's how these rants came. It's Sports and Coffee inspired, and I just wanted to bring love and pour it back into Sports and Coffee. So I get to participate in the rants that happen during the mornings when I'm not there, and we get to rehash it because we have some huge personalities in Sports and Coffee. So if you're ever
fight for my life on there in the mornings, I'll be trying to maintain, keep everybody civilized, and after a while, you just got to let them do them. You just got to how you got siblings and your siblings fight, and your parents say, you know what, y'all just gotta let them fight it out. So that's what I do. You know what, y'all got it. Just go ahead.
Cool. Hey D, you got to find a way to incorporate Uncle Luke in these Twitter spaces.
Did we not say that though?
Bring Uncle Luke back.
Luke, let me tell you, Uncle Luke. Let me tell you this, Uncle. Let me tell you the last time Uncle Luke was in Sports and Coffee. The last time
wasn't it when his documentary dropped?
And he's never gonna forget it. He's gonna be 85 years old and he's not gonna forget how they ran him up out of there. Okay.
We did.
It was about the WNBA. He was very adamant that he was in his Caitlin Clark bag, right? About nobody was really watching, and and it's Sports and Coffee. We was W fans before Caitlin, after Caitlin, during Caitlin, all of that. So they stood on it, and they stood on it. They went at him, and I couldn't help. I could not.
There was no saving him. There was no saving him.
Wow.
They ran him out the room.
I tell people, and I've heard people say this about me, I don't know if there's a woman that loves basketball more than me. And I'm not just talking about W or college. I go to high school basketball games. Like I know the high school players. So when he came in and said that, I was like, first of all, sir, let's be clear. You might have just started watching yesterday, but I've been watching pretty much all my life. And it was downhill from there. Like everybody, we kicked him out. He ain't been back since. He might still got PTSD.
He do. He bring it up almost every time I talk to him. He be like, he bring it. I'm telling you, he's never gonna forget it. He's not. That's the last time we see Uncle Lucas across me. And they ran him out of there. I love you, Luke. You know how I feel about you, but
we did.
I couldn't defend you that day. I had nothing. I had nothing.
When there's enough disruption, that's what happens.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get him on rants because he's good for a good rant. He is good for a rant. So hopefully, Luke, this is my what's it called?
The invitation.
What's the olive branch?
Oh yeah.
On behalf of Sports and Coffee, come on home.
Sorry.
Luke was a regular. He was a Sports and Coffee regular on Twitter Spaces. Okay.
After that, he did. It was
a regular.
He's had enough time to heal.
Yeah,
and then it doesn't help that what is the documentary about what Freaknik that dropped, and I said it wasn't that good, and I said it while he was in the space. No. And I was like, and then I had to immediately it wasn't not that it was horrible, but it was like I think when watching it, I just expected more from it, and I just didn't get it. And I was like, I mean, I wouldn't recommend 0 out of 10. I would recommend. And he was like, well, damn. I was like, my bad, sir. No, no offense, but
Hmm.
yeah, it
Oh
was
yeah,
not.
we did have a space about Freaknik.
Yeah, we
I
did.
remember now. I
Because who was
remember.
joking? Because I said, if y'all see me in a documentary, mind your business.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah,
Shout out to the
I
doc.
think I recall that too. I think
Yeah.
I recall him talking about it on one of those
Hmm.
Twitter spaces once before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think he was trying to insult some folks in the space because
Mm.
I guess they weren't old enough or they weren't outside enough at the time when that was going on. So he felt like he was like the grandpa of
Yeah.
everybody in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, Freaknik was popping in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Shout
was
out to
popping in
Luke,
the 90s.
man. Oh, I can hear him now. You know, I can hear him right now in my ear.
He gonna be
AD,
asking you who all over there.
AD, AD. Shout out to Luke. I
He gonna be like, who
gotta,
all over there?
now I literally got to text him and be like, yo, who's talking about you? I can't even do it. I don't even have it in my bone to say nothing else. We was talking about you. Hopefully you seeing it. I ain't even gotta explain.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out
pull
to
up.
Uncle Luke.
We love you. We still love you. You still
Yeah,
family.
just
Come
come
on
on
home.
back. I'll send
Come
you
on
the
home.
link. Just come join us next time, next rant. Because look, if anybody can rant, it's him.
I
That's
believe it.
he can rant.
Hmm.
He
Yeah,
can rant all day.
for sure.
All right. Well, I think I've ranted enough for tonight. Tink, you got anything else you want to rant about? Or Trey? Let me start with Trey. Let me start with Trey because you're our
Yeah.
guest. Yeah,
Yeah.
get off
Um.
your chest.
You know what? I'm good. I'm good. Um, NBA's coming up.
Mhm.
Um, I'm glad that NBC got the package back. I'm glad
Really?
that they're bringing. Yes, yes. I'm so glad that they're bringing back the original John Tesh theme song, which is so nostalgic. If you grew up in the '90s watching the NBA on NBC, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it's dope that they got the package back. I think it's good for basketball now that it's not just one broadcast network; it's two broadcast networks
Two.
that's going to
Right.
be
Yeah.
airing the games now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but this whole scheduling thing, so NBC's going to air two games on Tuesday nights,
Mm-hmm.
8 o'clock and then 11 o'clock, which is kind of like,
Insane.
okay, it's
Mhm.
crazy. It's
It'll be
crazy
recorded.
stuff. It's crazy. I'm not gonna be up watching no 11 o'clock game. Like,
Mm-mm.
I
I'm barely up at the 9 o'clock game, let alone 11.
right. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'll say this. I hope it work out for him. And honestly, I have a theory about that because
Mhm.
obviously the local affiliates have the 11 o'clock news. So I'm just wondering,
How that's gonna work. Yeah.
are they gonna try to fit their news broadcasts in between the two games?
Mhm.
Because I mean, you air both games back to back. You're not going to air the news. You're not
Well,
Yeah.
airing the news at
some
1:30 in the
of them
morning.
come on at 10.
Some of them
I guess depending on where you at in the country, yeah, it makes
because
sense.
I think
But
here in North Carolina we have both like certain
Yeah, the 10 and
affiliates. I know
11.
in where we have
Mhm.
11 and like maybe in Raleigh they have 10 o'clock, Charlotte they have 10 o'clock. So I think that each affiliate has different times, but I didn't even think about that. Like the 11 o'clock news, yeah, that'll be real interesting to
yeah,
see how they
I think that's the idea that they're going for, and maybe that was something that was negotiated.
mm, he
Mhm.
froze. Did he freeze
Aw.
on your end?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't think about that either. Because let me tell you something. That 11 o'clock game gonna be watching me.
Okay.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
watching me,
recorded,
just like
but
the
yeah.
news watch me. The news be watching me too. So
Yeah.
the new, and then once Stephen Colbert, they don't have him on TV no more. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Why? I
Mm-mm.
like to hear, even though I'll be half asleep, I like to hear me a good old Stephen Colbert monologue. But once what I'm watching for? I mean, the NBA should be off by then. I think he goes away in May, but
Yeah.
shoot,
Hmm. Yeah.
they be watching me.
Yep. But that's my rant, if you want to call it a rant. Oh,
That's a
Well,
good
we're
race.
with it. I like it. It was informative, actually. It was an informative
It
rant.
was.
yeah.
Tink, what you got? I know, and you got a lot coming up, Tink. So I'm gonna just let you go ahead and rant.
Uh, I don't have a rant. I am, introducing and launching my own podcast on Saturday. It'll be called Heels in the Paint. I'll be covering mostly the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, the Tar Heels women's basketball team. The women's basketball team does not have their own podcast. They don't have anyone that really covers them. So
Hmm.
here I am coming to be their hero so that I can.
Mhm.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's how you get your foot in the door. That's right. That's right.
So yeah, so we get
Her
ready for
heels will
that.
be on the ground.
It's called Heels in the
Heels in
Paint.
the
Look for it. Heels
paint.
in
I love
Heels in
that.
the paint. Heels in the paint. Yeah, that's very unique. I like that. I like that.
the
So
Yeah, that's
so
my
you
rant.
are
That's my
is it going to be live Saturday or is the
I
interview
think it's gonna be I believe we're gonna do pre-recorded on this
okay?
one.
Okay, so we'll be on the lookout for it, and then we'll
Yeah.
have another one of these, so you definitely be able to post a link in the chat of where
Yeah.
everything is at too. So
Mm-hmm.
make sure y'all follow Tink. Um, what's your what's your
But my Instagram,
yeah?
Tink07.
Say it one more time.
Tink07.
Okay, okay. We're gonna have to put the thing on our name so
Mm-hmm.
we can do that. But yeah, like I said, I dropped the link in the chat. Playback TV, that's where the Sports and Coffee show is in the morning. If you want to, come talk to us, you don't want to be on camera, you want to be in the chat, we have people in the chat all morning long. So
Mm-hmm.
come join us on there. Like I said, subscriptions are only $5, and
Mm-hmm. Get it while it's hot.
they're not going to stay $5. So
Mm-hmm.
get in. And we have some good things coming as the football seasons pick up. And I say seasons because there's college football, which now I'm part of. Yay.
Yay.
Still very much a casual. I'm not going to sit here and pretend. And yeah, I'm not. And that's why my whole approach is so different because I can't sit here and act like I'm an expert. Like I just got it.
Mm-hmm.
And NFL season. So stay tuned, man. You never know who's gonna come on these rants. So thank you, Trey. I appreciate it.
No,
Mm-hmm.
anytime.
I'm gonna take my old behind off of here and get some rest. And I
If you
appreciate
old, then what does that make me?
look, it's all about how you feel. Today I'm feeling like an elder. I'm very much in my auntie vibe. Anyway, you feel it? I was walking the camp. Sorry, one last rant. I was walking University of Maryland campus yesterday, and I'm like, dang, what do I look like? Do I blend in or do I stand out? Like I was really like, am I really looking like an auntie? I know I'm an auntie. Technically, I'm an auntie.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
what I look like?
Right.
There were so many kids. There were some kids that looked like they was older than me on the campus.
Mm.
And
Listen,
there were
I've
some
learned.
kids that looked like they were 12, so I was just like,
Yeah.
is this weird, awkward? I was, getting my exercise and I'm like, dang, is this strange? Should I be no, I'm just
It's no. I went with my daughter to a basketball game in Winston-Salem State last season. And the whole time we were sitting there and talking to people that was around us, they thought that I was just her friend, like we were just friends. And when I got up to go to the concession stands, she said, Mom, you forgot something. And they looked like, that's your mom?
Mm.
And they did not believe, like I had to show my driver's license so they could see my date of birth. They did not believe that we were mother and daughter and that I was the mom. They thought we were just best
Wow.
friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I think I blended in. I'm gonna just go for it. I blended in. I look like
I'm gonna go with you blend.
I look like a
You're
student.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, look, as long as you feel good. Look, I'm 42 years old. I don't feel like it. I feel
Mhm.
great.
I don't look like
You
it either.
know. Yeah, I appreciate that. As long as you feel great, as long as you mentally understand that you can still do certain things, then
Right.
you'll
Yeah,
be all right. You'll be all right.
exactly.
With that rant, I feel good. Besides the fact that I'm sleepy, I feel good otherwise. So we're gonna leave it on that note. Again, thank you, Trey, for joining us. Thank you,
Yeah,
everybody in
thanks
the
for it was
chat.
nice
How's
to
the
meet you. Thanks
Jackie?
for coming.
Thank you. Thank you both. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, for joining us and subscribing. Come and join us on Sports and Coffee. And oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put that out there, but thank y'all and have a good night. Bye.